Hello everybody, now today I'm going to do a blind test and comparison between the Epiphone Probuckers and the Gibson Burstbucker pickups. The two guitars I'm using are the Epiphone Gibson Inspired Range 60s Les Paul Standard and the Gibson 50s Les Paul Standard. Both of these guitars were made in 2020. Now let's look at the Gibson first. The Burstbucker pickups are soldered directly to CTS pots on this guitar, and this also has the orange drop capacitors fitted, which does make a difference to the sound of the pickups. I tested the output of both the neck and bridge pickups with a multimeter, and the neck pickup reads 7.29 ohms and the bridge pickup reads 7.81 ohms. Now the Epiphone guitar also has CTS pots fitted, but they're the solderless ones, push fit or plug and play connectors, whatever they're called. Now I doubt they make much of a difference to the sound of the pickup, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know. These have got capacitors fitted as well, but they're not the orange drop ones, which would make a difference, but again, how much I'm not sure. Now I've tested the output of the Epiphone Probuckers, and the neck reads 7.55 ohms and the bridge reads 8.21 ohms, so these are hotter than the Gibson pickups. Now I would like to say that the settings on the amplifier, which is a spark amp, are the same for both guitars. The clean sound is a direct input with a little touch of reverb to give it some realism, and the dirty sound was literally a bit of distortion added. No other effects have been added here, there's no compression or anything, and nothing has been touched between the recording of each guitar. Now I'm not going to waffle on and on as I usually do, so let's get to the blind tests and comparisons and see if you can guess which pickup is which.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the pickups, as they are both great sounding pickups. And as you know, if you are a regular viewer of my channel, I can't say enough good things about the Epiphone Inspired By series. After this test and after playing both guitars, I think it's pretty obvious that the Gibson Burstbuckers are the better sounding of the two. This isn't taking anything away from the Probuckers, and with some careful tweaks to the amp, you can get the Probuckers to sound almost identical. I think in a mix you would be hard pushed to notice, so you shouldn't in any way be put off the Probuckers, as the purpose of this video was to see if you could pick out the Burstbuckers from the Probuckers, and I would think that the majority would know the difference pretty much immediately, and certainly by the end of this video. For me, the Gibson Burstbuckers are the better sounding of the two. I know there are lots of factors that give a guitar its tone, but in my opinion, the Burstbuckers give a fatter, more rounded tone that cuts right through without any shrill or sharp edges to them. The Probuckers, whilst they're still a great pickup, in my opinion, they are a bit thinner, and you do get those high frequencies cutting through, so the sound is a bit weaker, I suppose you could say. I would love to know your opinions, so please leave a comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.